Hello, and welcome back to Awesome Chaotic. It's awesome you're here. And welcome back to a quite stressful episode of Prison Architect. We probably just need to fire a bunch of people. So let's get on with that and see how we survive. If even. The pharmacological treatment, nobody's doing that, so let's just stop that for now. Parole hearing, as far as I'm aware, doesn't cost anything. Nope. We don't have anything else running, so that's something. And let's have a look at our stuff. So I think we can just fire a bunch of them. Might be a bit too much, but we will see how that's going. Workers. We don't really have much to do, so let's set that to 5. And, well, I think basically besides that, we have a bunch of lights, few benches. It's not much, but I think we just need to sell a few things. A bookshelf. Another visitor door. It's not much, but it also cleans up. Well, that brings us into plus already. And crisis averted. So first things first. We wanted to set up a role for our... Oops. Not what I intended. We wanted to set up a role for protective custody, but what happened instead was they just used it as an exit. And we don't want them to go out. We set up a cleaning cupboard over here. Well, we had set it up already, but with the wrong door. So that's fixed now. As well as I think it's good to have something set up here too. We do want to have our a chapel going soon. So let's go for utilities and... Why is there power in there, but is there no power in here? Let's see what happens when we actually install that. As well as I kind of do want to get started on a workshop. I think this will be a good one. I know we don't have much money, but on the other hand, we also do sell a few things. So we can start with a really small workshop. So let's see. One saw. And wow, that's it, because they're super expensive. So let's just speed things up and see where it is. Our prison is super dirty, so I really hope that some people will start working over here. Could it be that we couldn't pay for our... for the wages that they don't really go and work? That might be a thing. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 protective custody. Yes, there's just 4. We had marked a few more. That could happen that some already left. So basically everyone is now becoming extremely strong because of the... Well, I wouldn't call it a skill transfer. Bandit is released. And we used to have a guard patrolling. I think it's just also because of all these patrols that we've set up here. You know what? I think I'm just going to get rid of those. It might happen that someone tries to escape. But we will do it differently. So let's see if we just set up one big patrol here instead. And... we don't really have a lot of dog handlers. So 1 dog handler and 1 guard on the other side. And the guard is not for left schedule 1, but for the whole time. And the same for the dog handler. Not schedule 1, but for the whole time. There we go. That will also free up some guards. And that's a lot of money coming in. Grand completion reward for I think it was a crackdown on drugs. So that will definitely get us going for our workshop. So let's have 4 saws. And then I think it was that the saws could do twice, or the presses could do more. I'm not really sure. You also want to set up some solar panel development. Let's go for 2 rows for now, and then we can see what we have to do over here. As for utilities, let's connect the one electrical cable there and then the other one over there. That should be fine. And our programs. Workshop safety. Actually, nobody's interested. We have 2 people interested for spiritual guidance, and that's basically it. About workshop safety induction led by a foreman. It's 100 euros a session, it's not too much. So let's just start one session and see about that. And is this a real tunnel? No, it doesn't look like it. And now it's works less 3 times. Actually, if we now look over here, nobody is working. Wow, why? That's interesting. The power goes through there, but not there. And let's fix it like that. Not too many people going for parole just now. I think we also kind of have to start saving up for another cell block if we want to make more profit. What did I want to look at? Release prisoners. Only Richardson reoffended. But that's interesting. Because we only opened like 2 days and then that was done. Protective custody. The offending rate is 64% currently. Wow. But let's see. Let's pick up another grant. I think cell block B to raise the capacity to 50. It's currently... no, we're not gonna make that. Inmate nutrition research. Let's actually get started on that one. Serve a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. So then let's just go to our regime. And change this into, I think, just free time. Then I can eat there. And our policy, low variety and low quantity. There we go. We actually need to start a foundation education course, so let's just start that. Programs. Foundation education program. There's one interested. It's something. The cash flow currently is now positive. And well, everyone is in their cells. Volatile. See, these 2 actually got switched over because apparently one deserves a better cell than the other one. Interesting. And snits. Snits. Next law enforcement and another snitch over there. And if you look at their needs, some literature and some spirituality needs, so notebook page. But there's not really any need just for family, which is quite interesting. Of course, I also have the phone booth over there, so that might help. Just a bit of a hygiene need, but I think someone is just sweating a lot while they're sleeping. Go, the cooks are preparing everything. Low quantity, low variety, so basically just bacon and snot. We need some more stuff, but we also really need to get some more people. So everyone cleaned up. Davidson is already at parole. Introverted by default, worked in security and civilian police departments where eventually he grew to despise the homeless population. Though he never formally charged, he was suspected of eliminating those society thought of undesirable. A sentence for false accounting. And we have a returning prisoner. Hold. Drunk disorderly behavior and shoplifting. How did he get out so fast? But you're a snitch, so as soon as you're being processed, it says pretty much now you're going into protective custody again. And there we go. Some more people coming in. Why are the visitors should go there? Let's say visitor direction is through here. It usually doesn't really work, but let's give it a try. And this guy's stationed, but still he doesn't let in their workmen. And for now we're 25% on our single low quantity, low variety meals. And why are you not powered? Working position cannot be reached. Alright, let's move you up there then. These are okay though. Yeah, they are. And I wonder why nobody really wants to work at a cleaning cupboard. So if we... Policy... Work... I think this means you're not allowed to work. So you should be able to be working. Cutoffs... Farming, that's fine. Oh, use the cell quality ratings. That's actually enabled that. If enabled, prisoners will only be assigned to a cell of a quality they deserve, based on their behavior. Poorly behaved prisoners will never be assigned to a high quality cell, even if there are no other cells available. If disabled, prisoners will be assigned to any cell regardless of quality, but prisoners in cell of lower quality than average will be more resentful. Prisoners will still be upgraded to high quality cells if they behave well. Let's disable it then, because otherwise nobody will be in a cell. Prison log, we don't need that. Staff keys, no. Might enable that when we actually start working on the next cell block. Prioritize monitoring. Don't really think we need that. Finance. Prisoner wages. I don't really want to level it up, but nobody's really working. It's shared, so that's all fine. Prison labor, well, they can definitely work over there. It's all shared, so I don't see why they're not working. Curious. Suppressed, that's fine. So experienced, you are a little bit suppressed, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. Reform punishment. Wow. That's quite up. Stay under armed guard or suppressed. I wonder why they're so suppressed actually. And these reform programs, well, let's pick someone here and let's see why I am guessing. What are you doing? You've not really done any work just yet. Punishment, 10% of stay locked up. And 41% of stay in free time, so that's not good then. Reform, nothing yet. Security, health. You have an active addiction. And that's it. So then, if we actually look over here, is this too much free time then? So if we work/lockup, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Because it means that they will either have to be in here or they actually have to work. Let's do a shakedown and see what happens. We have 1 day left of our single low quantity, low variety meal. And after that it's 3 high variety, high quantity meals. Our shakedown is turning up pretty clean. We found some drugs in the kitchen. And a really negative bank balance for a mysterious reason. It only says cash flowing. Another returning prisoner. Warren Bailey. An ex-prison guard. And we have Andriy Icepack Meslov as well as Paul Corner. Ex-prison guard and the other one is Just Quick. So let's get them processed. And then we will just have to wait until Bailey is going to be brought in. And let's say protective custody. 19 years, wow. Vandalism, video game piracy. And more vandalism. Not of extremely quick and extremely strong, that's fine. We have nobody solitary. Oh, it's work/free time, but nobody is working. I find that kind of odd. It could just be that the game has bugged out, because there's a light over there. Let's dismantle that. I think the game is just a bit bugged out. It's Prison Architect after all. This parole is still protective custody, so that's okay. But that's, we have quite a lot of people in a protective custody already. And initially I was thinking this would be way too big. Technically we can reduce the size of the cells for a little bit. But that's okay. Nobody going on parole. But what's... Why is nobody working? Okay, it might just be because there's a giant water pump in the cleaning cupboard. I don't really think that actually is the reason. Because it's still a legit cleaning cupboard, we could assign people. Even to the workshop we can assign people. But just nobody's actually going there. Is a neighbor? Nope. Required workshop safety induction, that's fine. But we have 6 qualified prisoners. We have 35 to work at the other room. So if you look over here, condition none, you're in good mood. Security is okay, reform costs nothing just yet. Work experience, so it's all incomplete, but it also doesn't really look like they're, you know, not really wanting to do anything. Interesting. Let's do a quick tunnel search. And why are you stationed here? Here for... Prison architect is being prison architect. We have Bussy come in. Drunk disorderly behavior. Possession, intent to supply, and perjury, as well as Catwall. And you are quite a boring person, as well as you. Foundation education program. Pretty sure nobody will attend because... well, why would they? Yes, a few people are going to the common room. Wanting drugs. Let's go into our programs and start our... well, even here, nobody is really interested in anything. Huh. And if we go for our needs... just a small critical need for food, but we can now actually change our regime to include a bit more food time. So 3 high variety and high quality meals. So high quantity and high variety. There we go. Well, nobody's there. I just somehow feel that the game is bugged out a little bit. You know what? Let me restart and see if that changes anything. Alright, let's see if this restart actually will make any difference. I am not 100% confident. I am confident in just firing a bunch of people for now. Because we definitely need some more people. Can I just get to the door? Nope. There's nobody at the door control system. There is. So... we have a door servo there. If we move this to the other side, will that help for some reason? That's the door servo, that's the door. I think I just need to monitor this door for a little bit as well. Even the other one, it's at least those are opened by the guards. This one is... There we go, but it's still... nobody seems to be opening it. What about the connections? Or maybe they are just not connected at all. Wow, how did that happen? Wiring. No, they're clearly connected. Where else did we have door servos which are now not connected? That might just be the only two. I think that's just the only two. Hopefully this will do something now. Let's just get all the parole hearing in. We have one returning prisoner. And you are extremely strong and extremely tough. Let's see. Where is our large jail door? I don't know what's wrong with this game. Connect you up there. I think actually just to avoid this for a bit, and since we anyway only have minimum security, let's just allow stop keys. Served for 2 years, you're almost actually done. Wow. Parole hearing failed, reoffending 55%. That's because nobody's going to any of the classes. And I don't really think they're really suppressed or anything. Look at grants. Oh no, now the inmate nutritional research, of course, didn't work. Oh. That's a bit of a bummer. Well, I think I will just call this episode. Someone was angry. I think I just finish this episode here, and I don't know what to do. I will see if I can figure out why nobody's working. So for now, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.